you can give the phone team a call at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470 for a one-time $10 fee. You can have yourself a longevity business, earn yourself some thank you checks by sharing the longevity products, make some money, and even just get your products at the wholesale price, all for a one-time $10 fee. You can click on the Join the Team link at brightsideben.com or call the phone team at 866-735-2470. And I also want to encourage you all to check out my blog at pharmacistben.com, which we update regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. Okay, we're talking choline. Very important nutritional supplement, but one you don't hear a heck of a lot about. It's not essential. You don't absolutely positively have to supplement or get it in your diet, but it is conditionally essential, which means it's a good idea to supplement with choline or to make sure you're eating choline-containing foods. I'll tell you a few of those foods here in a little bit. Choline requirements increase as we get older. And choline requirements increase for a woman as her estrogen drops with menopause or with perimenopause. Estrogen is a make things happen hormone. Estrogen is a hormone that upregulates electrical energy, and choline helps stabilize electrical energy. Yesterday we talked about the importance of choline for the developing fetus. Nature's way of making sure that its developing organisms have enough choline is to link its production to estrogen. That means the more development that's going on, the faster cells are growing, the more dependent the organism is going to be on this very interesting nutritional supplement, choline. A woman's estrogen levels rise with pregnancy, and so does her production of choline. So if estrogen dropping causes choline deficiencies, as estrogen levels go up, so does the production of choline. By the way, that means after hysterectomy, if you've had your uterus removed, your womb removed, your ovaries removed, your choline levels are going to drop. The classic sign of choline deficiency is fatty liver disease, and 1 out of 3 Americans is dealing with it. How much of that is related to choline deficiency? Well, it's anyone's guess, but certainly there has to be a connection. We know that perimenopausal women and menopausal women are at higher risk for fatty liver disease. All older folks are at higher risk for fatty liver disease, and certainly there is a choline deficiency component. And because fatty liver disease can in turn affect every single system in the body, choline deficiency, especially age-related choline deficiency, can cause serious health issues from pretty much any health issue you can name, from cancer to heart disease to Alzheimer's disease to diabetes. Does that mean you take choline and your Alzheimer's will disappear, your heart disease will go away? No, that's not what it means. But it means that if you want to protect yourself from getting these kinds of degenerative diseases, it sure would be a good idea to make sure you're supplementing with choline or making sure that you're getting choline in the diet. The top 4 leading causes of death: Alzheimer's disease, cancer, heart disease, and diabetes, all have a choline deficiency component. Pretty much anything that can go wrong in the body can be associated with choline deficiency, and that, again, makes choline really, really important stuff, despite the fact that it's a rare nutritionist or medical professional that's hip to the critical nature of this really fascinating, if somewhat anonymous, nutrient. And what's even worse is that the foods that contain the highest amounts of choline are foods that conventional medicine tells us to avoid. Eggs and dairy, for example, are 2 of the best sources of choline. In general, the best food sources of choline are going to be fatty foods. Fish is a particularly good source. This is one of the reasons why fish is considered to be a brain food or a learning food. Choline is readily converted into the brain chemical acetylcholine, which is associated with learning and memory. Spent a lot of time talking about acetylcholine a few days ago. We'll spend a little more time talking about acetylcholine. Acetylcholine, as the name implies, is a type of choline. We'll spend some more time talking about that in the coming days. Choline is also partially, at least, responsible for the characteristic odor of fish. The fish smell is at least partially a choline smell. Some people actually have a particularly unpleasant choline processing genetic defect that causes them to convert the choline in their bodies into these fish odor compounds. It's called fish odor syndrome, or more technically, it's called trimethylaminoria. We just call it fish odor syndrome, and it can be obviously very distressing. If someone's born with this chemical processing defect, there's really no way to keep it from happening, although reducing dietary intake of fish and perhaps using activated charcoal or chlorophyll supplements may be helpful. Also because bacteria in the gut are responsible for the biochemistry that produces this kind of fish odor compound, the trimethylaminoria as it's called. Making sure your digestive system is operating pristinely is important. It always is important, but especially in terms of gut bacteria that can cause some of this fish odor problem. Using probiotics and fermented foods may be helpful, as would be avoiding foods that trigger any digestive symptoms. A really interesting place to get your choline is from something called betaine. Betaine is found in many digestive enzyme supplements, including Longevity's Ultimate Enzymes. I love multifunctional supplements. You get lots of value if you use a multifunctional supplement, and nothing says multifunctional more than Longevity's Ultimate Enzymes. The enzymes are anti-inflammatory. The enzymes can help relieve pain. Digestive enzymes can thin the blood. Ultimate enzymes can improve, obviously, the digestive system, improve the health of the digestive system. And because betaine HCl is a key component of Longevity's Ultimate Enzymes, you can actually upregulate choline activity by using the Ultimate Enzymes. Because betaine reacts with lots of things, really. Betaine is very reactive. It makes an ideal delivery system for hydrochloric acid, which is important for activating enzymes and for digesting your food. HCl deficiencies are very common. HCl, hydrochloric acid, that is. Hydrochloric acid deficiencies are a leading cause of digestive problems, gas, bloating, malabsorption of proteins, malabsorption of minerals, and malabsorption of fats. All of these can be related to deficiencies in hydrochloric acid. If you've been listening to The Bright Side, none of this should come as a big surprise. We've talked about betaine HCl all the time as an important digestive supplement for acidifying the contents of the stomach and digestive juices, for lowering the pH, increasing acidity in the stomach. The betaine HCl in the Ultimate Enzymes makes the Ultimate Enzymes a well-rounded digestive support supplement that's much more than just enzymes. But the Ultimate Enzymes have an added feature. The betaine component, the betaine HCl component, is actually a form of choline, or you might say choline is a form of betaine. The body can turn the betaine into choline and vice versa. It can turn choline into betaine. Whichever way you look at it, they turn into each other in the body, and using your Ultimate Enzymes via the betaine in the Ultimate Enzymes is a really effective way to up your choline. And of course, if you get your betaine in the form of betaine HCl and the Ultimate Enzymes, you'll also be improving the health of your digestive system too. All right, lots more to say about choline. We'll finish up tomorrow. We'll tell you about some foods you can use to upregulate choline, tell you a little bit about acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter connection. Then we'll move on to another interesting anti-aging supplement as we continue talking about methylation is what we're talking about, and anti-aging supplements on the bright side.
Hi, John Hubner from Midas Resources. Are you tired of watching your hard-earned assets dwindle away? As government spending is out of hand and the Federal Reserve is creating in excess of $20 billion a week, are you tired of stockbrokers gambling away your hard-earned money? Is this market a setup for a crash greater than 1987? Too many of today's policies resemble those that led to the collapse of 1929. This is John Hubner, and that was me in 2007. And we all know what happened when the subprime credit bubble burst. By March 2009, the dollar lost 50% of its value. The entire U.S. banking system was on the verge of collapsing. Like all financial problems of the past, is history about to repeat itself? Call me, John Hubner, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 129, before it's too late to protect yourself. Will the oncoming catastrophe take all private IRAs, 401ks with it? There is a way to protect your hard-earned assets. Call me, John Hubner, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 129.
By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Block-It Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockItPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockItPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockItPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Attention
action. Do you owe money to the IRS or have years of unfiled returns? Are you being audited or receiving threatening letters? If the answer is yes, you need help. The IRS can seize your property and assets, impose fines and penalties, garnish your wages, and even go after your bank account. Don't take on the IRS by yourself. Don't let the IRS destroy your life. Take action now. Call our team of experts for a free and confidential initial evaluation. We've helped thousands resolve their tax problems. Let us help you. 800-261-7073. 800-261-7073.
There's a man named Dr. Joel Wallach who is anything but your typical doctor, both a veterinarian and naturopathic physician. Doc asks, why does the United States spend more money on healthcare by far and still rank 50th in health and longevity worldwide? He believes that people should empower themselves with a basic understanding of nutrition, take charge of their health, and attain optimal health and longevity through nutrition, not by toxic prescription drugs that lead to side effects and more toxic prescription drugs. Doc Wallach's message is resonating with an increasing number of Americans who are waking up to all the big government, big pharma, and big insurance manipulation of our healthcare system. I'm George Norrie, and I like what Doc Wallach is saying and doing to enlighten people about health care. Visit criticalhealthnews.com and listen to Dr. Wallach's Deadly Recipes lecture. It makes a lot of sense, and I urge you to join our Critical Health News team. Go to criticalhealthnews.com. That's criticalhealthnews.com.
Hear that? That's the sound of a house being trashed while a gang of thieves ransack the place. And what they don't steal will be destroyed.
You can prevent being the next victim of a break-in. Go to faketv.com and discover a device that creates the illusion someone inside is watching TV, even when you're miles away. Security is a mindset, and Fake TV should be part of your security solution. Be vigilant, but not fearful. faketv.com.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Great minds think alike. The network for the independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network. GCN.
Back on the bright side, I am Pharmacist Ben. We'll continue talking about choline tomorrow. Choline, that amazingly multifunctional nutritional supplement. Multifunctional, if anonymous, nutritional supplement, important for the brain, important for nerves, important for electrical activity in the body, important for cell membranes, important for the liver, important for bile, important for lecithin, important for helping lower cholesterol, important for fat metabolism, important for all diseases. Choline is important for preventing birth defects and has benefits for the heart as well. This is an absolutely amazing nutritional supplement. You'll find some choline in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine as well as in the Ultimate Daily from Youngevity. We will continue discussing this super important nutritional supplement tomorrow on The Bright Side. If you're interested in checking out my blog, it's pharmacistben.com. We update it regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. And I also want to encourage you to join the Bright Side Ben team if you want to help spread the word about the importance and the power of a good nutritional supplement program. Help me in my mission to educate the world about the effectiveness and the power of a good nutritional supplement program. Whether you're dealing with a health challenge or not, you can call the Bright Side Ben phone team at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. They can tell you all about it. If you're in the Hot Springs area, or in the Little Rock, Arkansas area, I should say, I'll be doing a talk with Dr. Wallach on Friday, May the 9th, a week from tomorrow, at Hot Springs Village for Pete Greenway. And then on May 22nd, I'll be doing a talk in Indianapolis for Richard Stocks. If you're anywhere in the Indianapolis area or in the Little Rock, Arkansas, Hot Springs, Arkansas area, love to see